What is up, guys? We are out here with the 05, and I just want to do a little bit of talking. This isn't going to be like, I don't know, I'm not going to drag it on, but a lot of people ask me, Gavin, it's winter time. Down here, wherever you live, it might get colder than it does here. It's been getting down to 10, 12 degrees, and it's Southwest Missouri, like nowhere north. And it's that time of year. Diesel starts to gel, all that stuff. Gavin, what are your opinions on products to use to keep it from gelling? Obviously, there's been the stuff that's been around forever. There's Diesel 911, there's Howes, D-Gel, or I forget what it's even called. Stuff we've used on the farm, on the tractor. I mean, a whole bunch of stuff. We've used it on the farm trucks. We had an old P-pump truck that for some reason used to gel a lot, so we've used it a bunch. Whenever it comes to my stuff, I really only use, and this is not because I get told or get paid for saying this or anything, it's just my personal opinion, the research I've done. This is what I like to use, and I like to use Hot Shot Secret Diesel Extreme. This is a good, I don't know, just performance fuel additive as it says on the front. But yeah, I mean, wintertime's coming up. This little bottle is 32 ounces, which is 1 quart. Treats up to 80 gallons of fuel, just depending on how you got it set up. But yeah, this is what I like to use. And you can actually get some other, they've got other stuff too. But this is what I like to use. I also like to use Stanadyne. You can buy it. They're in little bottles, and I don't like that as much because I go through them fast. But Stanadyne, we actually use that as an additive in our pulling tractor. I don't even know if you guys know about the pulling tractor, but we have a pulling tractor, 4020, 404 engine, so it's inline 6, yada yada. And we use Stanadyne in it because it does make a difference. It just helps. So whenever it comes to performance, keeping stuff from gelling up, things like that, I like to use Hot Shot Secret. That being said, I use Hot Shot Secret oil. Their oil is awesome. I like it a lot. I also, another oil that is really good that everybody, I don't know, people overlook is Mobil Delvac Super 1300. That stuff they run that stuff in semis for 10,000 miles or more. And it's also a really good lubricant. I don't know, detergents and everything is good in that oil. If you're one of the Rotella fanboys, that's a good oil too, but I've been told by lots of people in the oil industry that it is very overrated and it's not what it's all cracked up to be. But everybody's got their own opinion. I've got mine, and that's my opinion. So that's what I like to run for, I especially run it in the 05. I've ran it in the first gen. That's just what I like to use. So if you guys want to do your own research, there are some YouTube videos with people actually showing how well different products keep diesel fuel from gelling. Those are very, very neat to watch. I would suggest going to watch them. There's a few write-ups for magazines and things like that where they actually do tests just like the videos do and show what kind of de-gelling or gel-resistant additives and things like that are in this, so you will have the best success and not be stranded and having to mess with diesel fuel gelling. Cross my fingers, it's never happened to me. I don't intend on it happening to me. So yeah. Next is, it's also another winter thing, and something that almost the younger generation seems to think it's cool. I don't know what the deal is with it, but cold starts. Why you would want that every single morning? I understand some of you P-pump guys can't really get away from it, but why? Your truck has a plug-in for the block over here on the side. Mine's tucked up in here because I don't want it showing, obviously, whenever I'm not using it. But that's there for a reason. If it doesn't work, order one. I think Geno's maybe has it. I don't know. They're like 20 bucks. The one on the first gen quit working. I put a new one on. Good to go. Those plugins are there for a reason. Plug your truck in at night because it's going to get cold, and there's no the whole cold start crap is, there's no point in that. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's gonna start and it's gonna run. Oh, I mean, just like what every day. But it'd be a lot better on it if you just take the time to plug it in at night. If you don't have access to somewhere to plug it in, I remember whenever I lived in the dorms on campus, there was nowhere to plug it in the parking lot. Even the lamps, the plug-ins didn't work on the big poles and whatnot for the light. Like, I don't know, there's light poles in the parking lot. They didn't work. I would actually park this thing like a ways away. I don't even know how far it was away. And I've also ran extension cords out of my window to plug it in at night. Like, find a way to plug it in. It's there for a reason. Just take care of your stuff. That just blows my mind seeing all these videos and people asking me about it and whatnot. So, fuel additive, it's worth the money. I think I paid $17, and that treats up to 80 gallons of diesel. That's a lot. I mean, my tank, it's a 30-gallon tank, so you can do the math. And yeah, so fuel additive, plug your truck in at night. Yeah, take care of your stuff. It'll go a long way. It'll last a long time. That's what these trucks last a very long time if you take care of them. And then also during the winter, make sure you do your fuel filter changes, because I mean, just for instance, that gelling thing, it might start to gel up and then thaw out, and just check your fuel filters. Some do that every 2 oil changes, I believe, depending on how long you do your service intervals on your oil. So yeah, we're coming up on our service interval for our oil change. I obviously literally just put an AirDog on 2 days ago, so we are good to go on the fuel side of things. So new Fleetguard filter and probably Hot Shot Secret oil, and we will be doing that here pretty shortly. So yeah, so take care of your trucks, guys. It's winter. It can be hard on these things. Newer trucks don't have much of a problem. They always start fine, but the older trucks, if you haven't seen my other videos, this is the first newer truck I've had. I've always had a first gen or second gen. So take care of them. And yeah, that's all I got for you today. That's my 2 cents on things. Drop in the comments your favorite fuel additive or gelling aid, I would call it. And then your favorite, once your fuel is gelled, what do you pour in it to ungel it? Lots of them use Howes and things like that. So let me know what you guys think. It's always good hearing some of your input in the comments, because I get tired of listening to mine. So yeah, for that, we'll see you next time, and hopefully we'll be doing some Go Fast parts or something. See you guys.